Hi! Welcome to my bedroom. I thought it'd be fun to do another live stream here, plus my computer's updating so I can't go live on my computer. And it's quieter in here. I have a microphone, so hopefully you can hear me. But yeah, I thought, and like the stream's like a half an hour later than normal, which I tried to wait to see if my computer would finish updating, but it wasn't, so we're just gonna go live here and it'll be fine. It'll be great. So, I tried to go live last week on the road and my computer, or not my computer, my, what's it called? My phone. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm still catching up from the trip. My phone wouldn't even let me pull up the YouTube app, let alone stream. So I think it's just because we're in really like we're in the middle of nowhere. But like I have been able to like watch YouTube videos on my phone when we've done trips like that, and so I was surprised. Sorry if that was loud. I was surprised if my microphone won't stay still. I was surprised that I couldn't even pull up the app. And by the time we got into California, my dad needed help with directions, and so I couldn't, like once I had my 4G back, I couldn't like live stream because I need to help him with directions. But we're back. I know that if you watch Doors in Time, that it looks like we just left. We actually just got back. That just worked out so to where we got back the day we were going to post the California video, which is kind of funny. Normally, oh, hi, Heather. How are you? Yay, people are coming on. People are getting notified. I tried to, like, space out the stream, like, an hour, like, send out notifications, or at least try to send out notifications, like, an hour before the stream starts. That way people, hi, Kim! That way people can get notified and stuff. Hi, everyone. Yay! I'm so glad you're all here. We're going to wait one more minute for hopefully some more people to get on, and then we will get into all the makeup stuff, and then we can just chat afterwards about whatever if we have time. I'm on my phone, like I said, so battery might not last for as long as I would like. I'm going to get my battery replaced on my phone, though. I'm so excited. It's gotten to the point where, like, I can't even get through the morning without having to charge it. It'll go from 100 to like 0 in a couple hours, even if I'm not using it. So I'm like, I think it's time. I think it costs like $50 or $60, and I'm like, that's so worth it. I just have to say, this sound is so good. Yay! I'm using just a little tiny baby microphone. That's so good. I'm so glad. The air conditioning is like really loud, and so I'm glad you can't hear it. But yeah, I'm excited to get my battery replaced. I'm nervous because that means I'll have to be without my phone, so I'm going to call around and see who can get it done the fastest, because I've been doing a lot more on my phone lately. Anyway, okay, it's been another minute. We can get started. So I have 5 makeup application techniques, tips, whatever you want to call them, to kind of make your makeup go on smoother or last longer, or there's a couple different things. And one of them is kind of obvious, but I gotta say it. All my stuff's over here, sorry. It's applying moisturizer before your makeup. And listen to this, if you can, wait 15 minutes. This is something I learned recently. Wait 15 minutes after you apply your moisturizer before you start applying your other makeup. You don't need a primer if you don't want to, but moisturizer is just so essential. And it's just good for your skin, even if you don't wear makeup. Lotion stuff, it's too heavy for me for the summertime, I've decided, and so I need to find something new, but I think this will be good for winter. But yeah, moisturizer is the best. It makes the biggest difference. I helped Kylie with her makeup the other day, and she's like, moisturizer, I didn't know that you needed that. And I'm like, yeah. And she said it made the hugest difference in her makeup after she applied it, or used it, with like a full face. So yeah, I had to get that one out of the way. I know that might be obvious to some people, but it's important. Okay, number 2 is, I just have this here as a little example. I don't know why. before you apply powder underneath your eyes, if you do that, make sure to repress your concealer like this right before you do powder. So if like you did your concealer and then your foundation, just make sure to like re-blend it in so you can avoid creasing once you put your powder on, because sometimes your concealer may not look like it's creasing until after you put powder on, and then you kind of have to backpedal and it's a lot more difficult. So just like re-blend your concealer a little bit, make sure there are no creases. It helps a lot. And setting, I only really use powder, well, during the summer that's not true. During the winter I only really use powder underneath my eyes. And depending on the powder, it can be kind of like intense, and so this helps just blending it out before. It's just super helpful. Sorry, I keep looking over here because Moose is next to my bed just sleeping, and sometimes when he gets too quiet it means he's like up to something, but he's still sleeping. I'm not showing you him because my room is still a wreck from unpacking and stuff, so you'll just have to pretend like I showed you him. Anyway, just in case you're curious, I'm still recovering from the trip and I just can't think clearly 100% of the time right now. It's the car sickness medicine. It's rough. It's just the worst things to me. Okay, I did those two. What's next? Oh, this. I don't know. I heard this like 6 months ago and it's so obvious when you think about it, but I just never thought about it. And so I just never did it. So I used to just hold my eyeshadow brush wherever it was most comfortable, which is fine. Like, it's not necessary. But if you think about it, the closer you hold your fingers to the top of the brush, the more control you have. So if you're doing like this type of, like using a little brush to get like, make like a wing liner or something, the closer you have it to the brush, the more control you have. The further away you have it to the top of the brush, the less control you have. So maybe if you were trying to go like all over the lid or just kind of starting your crease or something, you would have your fingers further away from the top so you have a little bit less control so you can cover more space quickly. And then you can kind of like do it in the middle to maybe do a little bit more detail in the crease but still have it cover like a bigger space on your lid. And I can't believe I never thought about it before, but it makes so much sense. That's just me. I don't know. I'm not the only one, right? But yeah, that was just mind-blowing to me when I heard that, and I can't believe I never thought about it before. Anyway, okay, next. This is a huge one. And I'm trying to think who I learned this from. Allie Glines. I think it was Allie Glines. Rachel Loves. One of those two. They might have both talked about this. But it's after you set your makeup with a setting spray, you know, like fanning it off a little bit, letting it dry for a second, but then taking a beauty blender, which I can't find the one I just had. There it is. And just gently going over all of your face, just like this. Super gentle. And for whatever reason, the combination of setting spray and just going like this, just pressing everything into the skin, makes, like, if you have, like, if your skin's a little bit cakey or your makeup's a little bit cakey, not your skin, if your makeup's a little bit cakey or it looks powdery, it just smooths everything over and it just looks so much better. Allie Glines does that for sure. Okay, I thought it was her, and Rachel Loves might have learned that from her, but, like, it changed how my face makeup looks. It's incredible. And it's so smart. I don't use a fan like Allie does, which I kind of want to one day, but I'm just like, I don't need a fan for my makeup right now. That's not where my priorities are when it comes to my income. I didn't know you were live. You know what? That's YouTube notification life. That's just, hopefully, I was talking to someone and they said that they didn't get notified about a live stream until 10 hours after they had gone live, and the notification was they are going live right now. And I'm like, that's so annoying. At least tell them that they were live instead of they're going live. But yeah, that whole pressing thing is huge. And then this one's more like a way to like save time or save space in your bag if you're doing your makeup on the road or in like the school bathroom or gym bathroom or something. Let's see. That happened the last time you went live. I was notified after you were done. So dumb. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And it's using your bronzer as your crease shade. It's like the best match for you, and if you like have a really good bronzer that goes really well with your skin tone. It's the best match. And then I just use like a little pressed or like liquid eyeshadow on top on the lid, and it looks so put together, and like it just looks like you worked a lot harder than you actually did, and you can fit like these two kinds of things in a bag, like in your backpack, your purse, or whatever. And it's such quick, easy, nice looking makeup. Sometimes I'll take the bronzer underneath my lower lashes too, and I always get compliments on whenever I do just this. I just caught my microphone cord. Whenever I do just bronzer in the crease, a shimmery shade on the lid, and it's so easy. It's so much faster. I wore this look a lot while we were on our trip, and it took me no time at all, and it's the best. Anyway, those are the 5 tips. We have probably about 3 or 4 minutes before my battery dies. So if you want to talk about stuff for a minute, we totally can. My arm is falling asleep. This was comfortable when I started, and now I'm starting to have my arm falling asleep. Anyway, you don't wear makeup? Well, that's fine. Maybe you will someday, maybe you won't. I started wearing makeup when I was 13, I think. Well, just kidding. I started wearing mascara when I was like 11 or 12, and then I got one of those huge Ulta like value set makeup things for $20 when I was 13, and Emily did my makeup, and my dad kind of freaked out a little bit, or a lot of bit. He's like, "Why are you wearing that much makeup? You're only 13." I'm like, "Because I can afford a $20 kit." And yeah, my new favorite makeup thing is a natural eye with crazy color for the inner corner highlight. Yes, I've done that a couple times, and it's so fun. That Rachel Loves palette, that the highlighting one that I did a review on, has a really pretty like lavender purple that looks amazing in the inner corner. Yeah, that is fun. My favorite thing right now is bathing in highlight. Like I said, I helped Kylie out with her makeup. I kind of wish I would have filmed helping Kylie out with her makeup. I didn't think about it until afterwards because she had a lot of questions, and I might do a video about all the questions she had. But one thing, she didn't understand the power of highlight until I showed her. She got highlight for Christmas, but I guess she didn't know how to use it or something. But man, she was like, "My makeup has never looked so good." I'm like, yeah, highlight's the best. I will always wear too much highlight, and I don't care. It's just me. Oh, I know what else I was going to say. So I know, guys, I'm so sad. I had 2 videos filmed. One of them was supposed to go up last week, and one of them was supposed to go up this week. I couldn't get the first one up last week, so I was like, it's fine. They're pretty quick edits. I'll just post them both this week. And the footage got corrupted for one of the videos. So there's only going to be one video this week. I guess I just got the week off last week. Whatever, I tried. That's all I can do. So sorry about that. But whatever, I wear highlight like I'm Sparkle Goddess by me. Yes. But I was pretty bummed out about that, so I'm gonna have to not only edit it, but refilm it, and it took me a while to film it. It's my self-tanner routine, which my self-tanning routine is like easy, but it's kind of time consuming. So I'm gonna have to redo all that again. And I had set up my tripod on the floor of my bedroom to film the self-tanning video, and so I ended up filming the other video that's gonna go up tomorrow or Friday. We'll see what happens. On my floor too, and so it's kind of a different background. It's fun. You can't believe you're 21. I can't believe I'm getting closer to 23. That's gonna happen next month. It's weird to think about that. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm like slightly thrilled, and also thinking I don't want to look older. So twice now I've been mistaken for 18 instead of 16. And one time I didn't even have makeup on. So we're improving. I'm starting to look a little, I almost look like an adult. I'm getting closer. Oh my goodness. Moose, are you okay? He just had the biggest sneeze. It made me pretty happy. I was like, yes, I don't look like I'm a teenager as much. It's whatever. I really don't care. People can, like, it's fine. I have my ID, so if I really need to prove that I am not 16 or 18, I can, and that's all that really matters. But yeah, okay, so my battery's gonna die. So thanks for hopping on. I'm very excited. I did the video that's going up whatever day I said that, tomorrow or Friday, is all my favorite travel makeup that is drugstore. So be excited for that. There's some stuff that I talked about a long time ago. There's some new stuff, all the things. It'll be awesome. It's filmed on my bedroom floor, so it's super chill. And then I don't know when the self-tanning video is going to up. Who knows what's going to go up next? Oh, I think I'm going to do some back-to-school hairstyles. All that kind of stuff. Okay. Thanks, Kim. Thumbs up. Yeah. I love you guys, and I will see you later this week. Bye. Mwah.